There was no communication from a room. So if you were in a room with a patient and something happened or you needed help or you didn't have a utensil, you either left the patient alone to go grab those things. If there was an emergency, you legitimately yelled out of the room for help.
Some patient needs, it may be that they need a lab, they may need an imaging study completed, they may need an EKG. Maybe this patient's acutely ill.
We have these long hallways and the team rooms are at the end of each hallway. We would have to yell out of the room, down the hallway, or go and run for help and leave the patient by themselves before SyncTimes. And then we would have to do an overhead page to call a code, and that would activate everybody to come to the room.
We would have to wait for our providers to come back to the room, give us the plan of care, and then go execute the plan of care. And if we were not at our station, then they had to remember what they needed us to do while we were in another room and then come back. Sometimes that led to like sticky notes or like instant messaging, which isn't always efficient, and things get missed, and then patients are here for a really long time unnecessarily. Now that we have SyncTimes, the provider can push an icon that notifies us what they need, so we don't have to meet in the middle if we're too busy to do that. We can utilize the flow station to see this patient needs an x-ray, labs, etc., and then they're good to go afterwards, and it's not a lot of miscommunication and delay of care.
So now that we have SyncTimes, the way that we call a code is that we can call a code from the room. We don't have to leave the patient alone. An overhead page will go throughout the entire clinic, and that way everyone's aware. And then a rapid response team will come to the room. All the people that we need informed are informed.
And SyncTimes allows us to kind of highlight what the needs are for those patients and communicate with the staff members on how to get these tasks done.
I would say communication has significantly improved between support staff and the provider by having the SyncTime available. Not only are we able to let that support staff person know what we need before leaving the room, but also just smoother transition for the patient after their visit.